We are on the webs.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Or, as Chinny said it's
Friday.
fucking Friday.
Hell yeah. Friday, yay.
Welcome back to 20 or Dies, Legs of Chult. 5e campaign. Episode 3. 4?
3.
3? 3.
3.
Where we return to the heroes as they've been summoned by the merchant princes of Port Nunzaru and had a bit of an agreement put on them, not a particularly flattering offer from the merchant princes to assist their efforts, the efforts of the heroes of the Argent Oak to uncover the sources and potentially stop the strange plagues that have risen up in the jungle island. The group has continued their preparations and I believe is poised to set sail towards the Aarakocran Monastery of Kirsabal, with just the finalization of purchasing the rations, any other sundries that they might need. I believe you guys purchased your canoes, but I can't remember for sure off the top of my head.
I thought they got given to us.
That's right, you're correct. 2 of the they got loaned to you guys by the merchant prince in charge of that, whose name actually
whose name we can't recall.
whose name is Akin Afa, the scar-faced woman who did a lot of the talking during the meeting. So what would you guys like to do? What further preparations would you guys like to make? I was doing the math. I believe 252 gold covers the food for the journey, both for the crew and for those going inland.
The away team.
So if somebody wants to pay that cost, that was with the discount offered by Koyothe, the merchant prince of largely food.
For food.
That was clutch. So that's Alua's job? You taking that off?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Am I muted? I was muted. I'm sorry. I was like, yes, I got this. 250 for provisions. for how long?
That's to cover the 2 weeks that the crew expects to be out at sea, and the 3 weeks that the adventurers do.
Well, they're dropping us off and then sailing back to port and coming back to pick us up later.
Yeah, they've got a week of downtime. Weeks planned.
Oh.
We still have plenty.
Yeah, we're planning to be out 30 days at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, awesome.
I'm sorry, and that was just food? What about wages?
The wages, I think you guys should have that in a spreadsheet. I could look that up as well. You wouldn't necessarily be expected to pay that ahead of time at this point. But yeah, we could figure that out.
I thought I heard you mention that you already had it
I was
figured out.
about to look into it and the session started, so whoops.
Right. Cool.
Right. Any other preparations or discussions that the group would like to have?
Well, we did a shopping episode already, right?
We did do a shopping episode.
Anybody?
Water's good.
Nothing is immediately jumping out at me as something I would want to bring up or look for ahead of time, which means 3 hours from now I'll think of something.
I think we would ask Salida too if there was anything special we should prepare for.
Good call.
Yeah. So Salida is providing certain small things that we're just not going to really bog ourselves down with. Things like rain catchers and insect repellent. It kind of helps some of the very preventable issues of Chult to like become a problem. Um, you guys are just a bit too high level for that to really matter at this point, and a bit too flush with gold. So that'll just happen in the background. None of that would cost all that much. Maybe 5 gold, I'll say, is what she charges to kind of handle these things, being able to collect fresh water from the rain and offer enough insect repellent, which are these like there's a salve uh, for walking, and then a more potent incense that you guys can burn at camps to keep away the insects of Chult. You guys would probably have become familiar with these repellent options while in port already.
Okay.
Because the bugs are bad in the tropical port land of Untitled.
I vaguely remember she says she gets paid some
You're muted,
now.
Ellie.
I am muted. I vaguely remember she said that she gets paid some now and some later.
Yeah, did you guys not paid? It was 30 gold up front, which is 5 gold a day. So it's not additionally 30 gold. It's enough for that first what is that, 6 days, but
She said that she would we'd pay her when we were going to set off when we first sounded like we had hired her.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's what I remember. So
If you guys wanted to go ahead and pay her full salary up front, you would
When you say
expect
full salary,
it to be 150 gold all total, but
150.
what she'd said was just 30 gold up front.
I think it's
Yeah. We're good for it. I think we throw enough money around. It's
Yeah.
probably apparent we're not poor.
Okay. So we're giving her the full 150.
No, give her 30 now. We'll square up the 150 later. So that she's indebted to us.
The other 120 of it. Yeah.
Okay.
120, yeah.
If the number of
Nothing
days
in the jungle because she's paid
goes
already.
normal.
Since absolutely nothing will go wrong and we won't
No.
get delayed in the slightest.
Not at
Nope,
all.
never. We'll totally instantly find where that place is because we totally know the exact pinpoint location, and everything will be fine.
Easy, in and out, 30 days.
For shores, you guys. For shores.
There's 4 shores? That's a lot of
Mhm.
shores.
That's how, like, because it's islands, there's a north, a west, east, and south, so.
Yep.
I've been thinking about this too. I think Oren, who is trained in nature and survival, I was thinking like there's a difference though between tropical island and like rainforest jungle,
Oh, yeah.
right? And so like Oren's done the former, but not so much the latter. So that it's still like a fresh experience. And we don't really know what we're getting into.
The loading of the cargo is actually handled by members of the city of Port Nianzaro. When the food is delivered, kind of sits around for probably a couple of hours, honestly, as another group waits to board it. You guys would have, especially those of you who spent time at the harbor among the sailors, would have come to understand that the it's not a guild exactly. It's just there's the people who help load ships, and then there's the people who don't help unload ships, and foreigners are part of the second group. And as the canoes are brought, you guys asked for 2 canoes for the entire group. Akina Afa comes with that as her men deliver those things. They're large, large objects. They have to be stored on the top deck, and it's quickly becoming apparent that it's going to be very crowded on this boat. It was crowded on the days coming down here, but now you've added a triceratops. another noblewoman, another guest, and how all these extra supplies and the canoes. But Afa, the seems much more relaxed outside of Golden Throne, as she kind of steps up onto the deck, looking around, kind of watching several of the sailors at work, and several of them kind of, watch her in turn out of the corner of their eyes and such. As she kind of loiters about there just a long moment, eventually she would catch a hold of one of you all, like with her gaze, call out, Mora, can you gather up your party, your adventurers? I'd like a word.
All right. Do I know roundabouts of where everyone is?
Yeah.
Yeah, Moore ain't moving from that spot. Message to every single one of them. You all here? There's someone here to talk to us. A keen alpha?
Keen offer?
Yeah.
Who are you offering?
But that would essentially would have been what everyone got. Just someone here wants to talk to us.
Yeah, and certainly.
And then the name.
The three men of the party, you guys have been probably, getting everything together in your ship rolls, etc. But nothing that you couldn't step away from.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think probably Alua would stride out with her brother Oren and give this whole afterthought of I think I should have gotten holy water or holy oil. Should I go back and get some? What if those dead things come back for any of us?
What dead things?
The undead things that attacked us in the night the other day.
Oh yeah.
Shadow assassin.
Right. Yeah.
So the lead is kind of a few feet away. Just a little bit late for that, girl.
Lua looks over. I'm like, ah, shit.
Just kind of shrugs back. But I suppose everybody gathers without issue to approach the veteran merchant prince. She just kind of continues to watch the group. Yeah, there's a few people in here probably would do good in the arena. Can't remember. Did you say you didn't want them fighting, or what?
I think it's up to them.
Right, well, I'm sure they can be tempted. The arena's a place to earn fame, but I'll go ahead and apologize if any of them decide the sand is more fitting than the ocean. Regardless, I wanted to talk to you all. Can we step inside somewhere into the cabin?
Yeah, of course.
She away, and she is armed. She's both armored and armed. You see, a light kind of chainmail shirt, which is rare. Most of the guards don't actually wear more conventional armor. This is an actual chainmail shirt. He has a short sword along with the Aquila on her person. But she's relaxed. She's not aggressive, certainly. You gather this is probably her default outfit, and she handles it pretty well. She's older, but clearly has just seen a lot of stuff. And she kind of heads in. She doesn't go to take a seat. She just kind of crosses her arms. Apologies, I didn't want to talk in front of everybody else. We heard about the attack on the ship and in Yabal's house, of course. You really don't know anything about what that was about, do you? Can I just give a bit of an answer, or time for you guys to answer?
Not really.
The shadow. She's asking about the
Yeah.
shadow assassin attack.
Yeah.
Did we come to any conclusions last week? I think we all talked about it, but we didn't really.
I mean, the only conclusion we came to is, do we want them to know we're being hunted by a fucking cult? I don't think we want them to know we're being hunted by a cult. Because that's about what we came to when they said we told you to stay out of it, or whatever they said to you two. Because, ours got smited into oblivion.
I'm not sorry.
I don't want you to be.
I mean, you seem to have some insight.
Well, the insight that I have is that attacks on newly beached visitors in Chult by strange half-shadow entities is not exactly usual. It doesn't strike me as strange that this information, the information about your interests in Chult, came before the Council 7, and that night you were attacked. It isn't lost on me. I'll caution you that I think your purpose is good, and I trust my fellow merchants, but I don't know that I trust all of them. For the past few months, enough small things have been going wrong. And those who are loyal to me tell me of secret comings and goings of people here in the city. Kind of choose on that for a moment. People hiring canoes, or buying them rather, I should say, buying them outright and sailing south, never to be heard of again. Quiet sorts of people, strange sorts of people. We get quiet people and strange people in Chult all of the time, but in light of the attack, just curious.
Did they have any similarities to each other?
I
Dress,
don't know.
look.
I rarely handle that business personally, to be honest. I spend more of my days watching the contests at the arena. It's more comfortable that way. Or my son's races.
Is that something that can be looked into? Just not only just for information, but just security as well, possibly.
I talked to the people about it, my people about it. This was the information they gave. It was just that there does seem to be a pattern of people who don't ask too many questions and expect no questions to be asked of them. Strangers headed down into the jungle. Unaffiliated with the Order or any other organization that they'd speak of. My supposition is that one of the 7 is a snake and is trying to ward you away from the interior of the island. So be careful. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, insight check this?
Sure.
Yeah, can I also...
Sure.
Okay.
18.
There's like a sturdiness to Akin Afa that makes her, especially I would say for you, Sven, like you connect with it. This sort of like ruggedness that's very approachable. And Alua, you definitely note maybe like she seems to be coming from like a place of comfort. You can tell that this is a woman who's done a lot in her life. Like she's carried so many scars, but they haven't bowed her. She's talking about her son and talking openly. You get the sense that, or you kind of try to find a reason why she would be lying to you and come up with nothing. And maybe surmise that she's probably being honest with what she thinks. At the same time, it'd be weird for her to wish you ill will and be telling you this.
Right. Okay.
Makes sense.
We appreciate your concern. Is there a particular individual you might warn us to be particularly wary of?
There's 6 of them. She kind of reiterates. No, I'm no good with judging people's character or spying, anything like that. That's Yesamine's work. Just be careful. I can't imagine Wakanga would be dangerous. He's too eager to uncover information to be attacking foreigners.
If so, there's 6, and is there maybe another indicator, or do they look like they're? I understand they're outsiders, and maybe do they look like they're from mainland or certain features, characteristics?
You mean the people sailing south? The 6 I meant were the fellows on my council.
Oh, never mind.
Otherwise, no, just outsiders, but unremarkable.
All right.
I mean, yeah.
Just
Well,
an unusual number.
Appreciate the warning. We will be on guard. So thank you.
Entirely just to come to deliver a warning that I would suspect or perhaps imagine that you might have guessed yourselves. Wanted to tell you more about this monastery out to the east. Wakanga isn't the only one in the city who knows things, after all. That's something you should be well aware of and keep in mind. Kirsabal, you know it's an Erakokuran monastery, yes? It holds individuals who might be able to tell more about the jungle and what's going on in it. Well, did Wakanga tell you anything more? Don't think he really knows anything more. He often dismissive of our winged neighbors.
I think that's about all we were told.
Kirsabal is located high on a cliffside. Plain sight, from what I've heard. Once you find the cliff that it's on, that is. There's no staircase leading up to it. It's very much a place built by and lived in the Erakokran. Though they're welcoming of outsiders, peaceful outsiders, mind you. If you've had any thought to loot the place, more is to your peril. The woman you're looking for, her name's Ashara. She's the teacher of the monastery.
Oh. See, for some reason I thought this place was like ruined, but like it's functioning. People travel here and work from this place.
Travel? No. Rarely. Erakokans travel there. But not people. Not us. Human.
Okay.
Or outsiders. You should know that frequently, the way it's told, Ashara demands a service for the service.
Pretty fair. It's not the first.
Just don't expect to be able to buy her with money.
Okay.
That's all I know, though. Oh, and be careful for the island to the east, the big one. If you have a map, don't go there. Or you'll die.
What's on it? Does any of them swim?
Yes.
Okay.
I've never been. I just hear the stories.
Well, we appreciate the warning.
If it were me, and I was traveling to Gearsabal, which I'm not, and I never have, and pray that I never will, I'd keep the coast of Chult within eyesight. The deep waters are a dangerous place to be.
More good advice. Right.
I'll get out of your hair. Tell your officers, your crew, to come to the arena when they're settled, if they want work.
Will do. Yeah, thank you.
I'll tell Bless that your voyage isn't a stupid one.
Yeah, me too.
She gives a nod and turns to leave.
Yasmina, she was the one that was all wrapped up?
That's correct.
And the one in charge of assassins?
Yep.
Might be worth talking to her. And hope that she's not the snake that Akin was talking about. Did Alua talk to her? You tried to talk to her telepathically, but she didn't respond?
No.
It was
I think
Mora. Mora was looking around, reading lips.
Yep. And I got a voice in my head.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was her, but Mora felt why be all covered up. Yeah, no, it was an assumption, not a actual knowing who did it.
If you had any question, well, I guess you asked your questions. That's right. You want to try to arrange a meeting?
How much time do we have?
Go.
Could we do it quick and clandestine, like?
You could certainly try. However, you have some record of these merchant princes not being as keen to be punctual as maybe you're used to. Or keen to see.
All right, because she was wrapped up, we probably couldn't even send her a message, right?
It could, I would imagine.
Yeah. All right, okay. I think we're kind of calling it in. We put ourselves on a timetable in character, so.
All right, you guys head out?
I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
let's get the show on the road.
Head out, and then if we make it back in one piece, then we can maybe look into
what's going on. All right. The mooring lines are cast out. You guys, long oars that you only use here close to the dock push off away, and the Quicksilver once again leaves port after about 6 or 7 days in port, I believe. Nope.
I think we did the full 5.
5 days. 5 days.
The 5 that we paid for.
Yep. As you guys are leaving, you do see off to the side the royal docks that you will be able to return to once you return. And
I think Oren's watching the ship from the helm. Big smile. He enjoys sailing.
The clatter of the commotion of the crew is, peaks very quickly in the kind of dangerous part of navigating through the open gates of the port, but within not much time at all, we're off on the open ocean. Smell of salt, the sea wind fills the sail. You guys are off. Anything you guys would like to do this first day as you begin to leave the Bay of Chult?
We have a spyglass, correct?
Yep.
We paid a lot of money for it too. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. It was, what, 10,000? 1,000?
2,000.
Yeah.
2,000.
1 or 2,000. Yeah.
Yeah, too much.
Still a lot. Yeah, too much.
Since we kind of know where we're going, not sure if anyone's going to be using it as much, can Alua just kind of keep on look? She doesn't have a really job, so can she just keep on lookout by looking for dinosaurs and writing them down in her journal?
I like that. She can keep on lookout for dinosaurs. Danger? No. Dinosaurs.
Like when you go on car rides, and there's someone in the back seat who always says horses and points.
Not wrong.
Or cows.
Sure. Then, you know what? Why don't you roll a d20?
Just a regular d20.
Yeah.
Oh, I've thought about it during the week.
You find all the fucking dinosaurs!
Ellie, you did it! It's not a 2!
And then go ahead and roll a d6 for me. Or a d4,
no.
I'm sorry, a d4.
Oh, well, I spoke too soon.
Average.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah, but at least a 2 here is not that bad.
The day is clear, open. You guys can sail away without any resistance. As you head out, the first few hours, you don't see any other ships coming or going. No sign of dragon turtle, unfortunately.
That's okay. I have one other question.
Sure.
So, we had pissed off dude who was doing the shit work because he got caught not doing his job. Did he come back, or are we down to 28? Okay. Because you said 29, I was like, wait a minute. He stomped off mad, and I don't remember if he ever came back. Okay, cool. That's all. I was just curious. He was not happy to be doing all of our grunt work, and didn't know if he'd make it back.
The hours begin to pass by, and I'm sure for some of you, Mora, the time spent on shore was far too brief.
Yes,
half
yes,
a week.
it was.
Savra spends much of her time up on the deck, just kind of nearby. Actually, you know, I think Bruno would be kept in the brig, to be honest, and she's probably down there a lot. Just kind of, I think they probably had to like take some of the metal out. Like it's not going to be an easy deal, right? Like getting this. You don't want a Triceratops that can rampage.
Yeah. To get him down there, they'd have to move if you look at the Quicksilver, on the main deck, there's those iron grates. Those come up. That's how you get big cargo down.
Yeah.
He'd
probably have to like use
cinch
like a
him
crane,
down,
etc.
Oh man, getting him onto a canoe to get off the ship, that's gonna be weird.
Yeah, be odd.
Does anybody have reduce and large?
We'll say
No.
Bruno is a bit smaller. I created him as a more riding Triceratops. A little bit less beefy than a typical Triceratops, but a bit more manageable size-wise.
So I can turn you into a riding Triceratops, Ellie.
Still looks very dangerous, very sharp horns. Throughout that first day, Savra actually probably grab Mora and Alua, since they aren't officers on the ship, and you should come down to the bottom floor. Bruno needs to become accustomed to the scent of those he's going to be working with.
I swear, if you make me Dr. Doolittle, I'm gonna kill you.
That's not Savra's voice, but that's more Joyce's voice, but you get the picture.
I need help with the enormous Triceratops doo-doo piles.
Yeah, you mentioned that it smells awful down on the bottom level.
This has to be
and it's baking in the sun, and it's
not baking in
wafting
the
up
sun,
through every
thankfully.
level of the deck.
It's remaining cool in the dark, damp bottom layer level of the ship. No windows.
So the job of doing that gets given to whoever's in trouble most of the time, and it is literally the shit job.
Joyce is standing down there, kind of tolerating Savra's eagerness to like introduce the Triceratops to everybody. She's got like every few minutes she's like recasting a prestidigitation around herself, She's like,
Gotta keep that smell away.
Alua is
he's
just
quite
scratching
distinct.
and petting. He's like,
Oh man, no, Orin wouldn't stand for a stinky ship. It's got to get cleaned out. As soon as he shits, it gets scooped up and gets taken out. We got 29 crew members. One of them is on that duty.
I mean,
duty.
Okay. You have effectively 28 crew members.
Yeah.
Actually, probably 27 because they have to go in shifts.
All right, the guy we're giving the shit jobs to, it's your job. Let's go.
So the first day kind of begins to wind down. The sun begins to set on the western horizon. But ahead, the crew can see the gathering of storm clouds to the north that you're kind of sailing towards. A few bits of lightning flash ahead.
Oh, tighten the rigging. Get sailors on the deck.
I think with that, like while you're shouting shit out, she's like, "Don't go too far. In fact, the lot of you get up here. It's now a nightly ritual. No, water breathing on everybody."
Or if you'd like to make a nature check,
no.
And Sven, you can make one as well. Studying the storm and trying to gauge.
There's enough water underneath us. Why does it have to fall from the sky too?
Nature. Why is nature intelligence? Ugh.
Right.
Why am I so dumb?
Hey, you're smarter than Orin.
By one.
Both of you studying the clouds and such, you can surmise honestly it doesn't look like a terrible storm's coming. It's actually not particularly windy yet. It's picked up, but it's nothing, incredibly startling. You don't get the sense that this is like a hurricane or anything like that coming for you.
Okay.
It won't be. You'll hit it before the sun's fully gone, but you imagine it will become virtually black once you're inside the waves, or inside the clouds rather, inside the storm front.
Okay, so I think
Please no
we
in
need
the
to
waves.
steer away from the shore a little bit. So we're gonna get far enough away that you need the spyglass to see the shore, around that area, so that we don't get dashed on any rocks or anything.
Yeah, that's true.
The normal
Good
thing.
point.
During storm, you do want to go out into the ocean.
All right, Ellie. So you got to give up the spyglass. No dinosaur spotting.
Oh, she would have given it back to whomever when she went downstairs.
Oh, that's true. It's like I get to spend all the time with the Triceratops. Bye.
What's up, Percy?
Bruno.
Good lord.
Bruce
will be our pet shark. I don't know how we're gonna get one, but we'll get one.
How's everybody else going to? Where's everybody gonna be during this storm?
In her room.
Okay.
Hiding from everybody.
I guess if there's a storm and we all heard it, I'm assuming this is not.
Yeah, it's like a group kind of gets murmured around. Yeah. This is later. This is.
All right. She doesn't want to be in anyone's way, so she'll probably be just hanging out in the captain's quarters. But I think she would still take the spyglass if they're not using it anymore, and just kind of keep her eye out on the storm.
I mean, I feel like definitely would be put to use to keep an eye on the storm, but
Oh, that's true.
if that's her job, then sure. But I think otherwise it would.
Yeah, I think we need whoever's on, because Orin would be at the wheel, so whoever's beside Orin, probably Katep or Sven.
Yeah, I would say Katep or Sven.
Probably Sven, because Katep can't see shit.
Okay, yeah.
Neither. Oh well, no, that's true. Never mind.
Well, it could be the classic,
yeah.
One of the officers actually holds the helm while the captain gives orders, and I don't know.
Asking Orin to give up the helm. That's nuts.
True. Well, he's got a good role for it. He's trained. He's got the skill.
Yeah, he's the navigator.
Yeah.
The quartermaster is also the navigator.
And I have proficiency in sea vehicles.
Yeah, navigation rather. He'd be good, better at the maps and figuring out where we are and plotting the course, rather. And yeah, the captain is the helmsman.
And Katep is probably on deck, but he knows that he's not the person who should be on lookout. He's aware of his strengths.
Yeah. Okay. So Sven will be beside, Oren. You know.
Yeah. Sven would
be in his eyes and
yeah.
You know, an extra set of hands in case we need a second hands on the wheel.
Yeah, because like we get hit by
that feels like a storm
Oren gets
thing.
knocked over, Sven grabs the wheel. Yeah.
Flashes of lightning begin to illuminate the dark horizon as you guys have kind of entered into the storm front. The waves are becoming choppy, the rain's beginning to pour down. It's it's harrowing for sure, especially for those of you who have never been in a real storm, which you avoided along the Sword Coast.
Okay.
So what two people or one person with advantage would like to kind of be keeping an eye into the storm itself? Is that Sven?
Yeah, I guess that's a roll from me.
Okay. Anybody else want to be part of that?
What roll is that?
A perception
Well,
check.
Oren would have his devil's eye active, so like one of his eyes would be glowing red.
Okay, that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Just like in the storm, one eye's glowing red.
If you want to make a roll as well, then, or do you want to help?
Help Sven like telepathically if he sees something with his dark vision.
Even you can call things out too, right?
Yeah.
Well,
you did pretty good. 23 is good.
See, as the storm continues, the waves are up, coming and going. There's a flash of something, and you see just for a moment off, in the near-ish distance, the 23, I'd say maybe 120 feet away, which is, it's hard to see things in this darkness. You see a massive shape in the water, half out of the water.
No.
Okay, Katep, if this happens, I'm blaming you. You can say you're blaming me because of what I said, but this is on you, buddy. You put that mojo out there.
I know what I did.
Can I get a better look at all? Is there a way of
effectively, it's nighttime, and this is beyond your vision range. It was just in that flash of light. If you have some means to illuminate a creature 100-ish feet out,
I definitely don't.
Then you can try that.
I guess Sven would point that out to Oren and just be like, Captain, there is some...
It was massive
creature. Do not have a good feeling about it. Maybe make
a quick intelligence check too for me.
Intelligence?
Which I know
okay.
You love.
Hey, not my strong suit, but we'll see.
You got this, buddy. Nat 20.
Okay, an 11.
An 11. It was. Some might say it was giant-sized and shaped.
No.
Okay, so it can't be what you put out there.
Another flash.
Like giant in size, or actual humanoid giant.
Kinda? Like a giant.
Okay.
But it was just there from you saw an illuminated figure for a moment. You're kind of staring that way. There's another flash of lightning, boom of thunder, and in that flash, you kind of look that way and you don't see anything after a moment. You're like, shit. There's that thought of did I see something? But you saw something.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess I would share what I see, but I know I'm probably not seeing to the best of my abilities, even in my limited seeing abilities. Giant size, dude. I'm going through my mental not Pokedex, but of things that this could possibly be, given my years on the sea. And I'm coming up short.
Vague, you could have sworn you saw a giant out in the waters.
I saw a giant out in the waters. Can I make a religion check or something?
Intelligence check was for.
That's the tough. Damn it!
Identify any further details on that creature.
Can I be smarter? Sorry. Where was this? Do we have the spyglass?
I mean, there is someone smarter on the ship. Cough, cough.
Yeah, is
Yeah,
there...
you
Ben
can have
has
it.
the spyglass.
I have this. Okay, can I use the spyglass to like try and take a closer look?
You put it up to it's dark and it illuminates the darkness. Make a
Like
make
waiting for another lightning flash or
yeah,
something.
make another perception check for me. Anybody else who's up on here can.
Nope.
be
Not
I'm gonna
unless she's
join in
called
on
up.
that, just in case.
Sure. Kat will take a cursory look around in the darkness.
All right, twins. Oh, okay. You.
Yeah.
Good
No, wait,
grief,
that was
come on now.
performance. So that should just be a 5. I clicked the wrong button.
Sven, what languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, and Orc.
You hear, and you continue to look, and you see another flash of lightning. You don't see anything immediately, but you hear something off on the other side of the ship. It's about like a minute later, right? Something like a that the rest of you guys kind of just hears like a waves and such, but so then you hear something like emerging from the water. You quickly turn and try to get a look, but it's too late. But you hear just this bellow of something that sounds almost like thunder, but there's like a graveliness to it and a cadence.
Is it primordial?
It is not primordial.
Is it? Is it? But it's distinctly thunderous
You recognize
voice.
that it's a like somebody is speaking. Everybody else just kind of hears like the roll of the water. It's lost to everybody else.
Goliath asked in text, don't Goliaths get giant as a language for being a Goliath?
I think typically we might have changed it because of
Did we?
I can't remember if we did or not.
I might have. Let me double check. I think we did because of my backstory. Yep.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah. Hindsight 2020.
Bobby. Life, huh?
You said it's coming from the far side of the deck.
So this part it was initially it was like what is it starboard to the ahead of the boat to the right in some distance, like 100 feet ish. Now it's off to the port side, about 50 feet directly to port.
Okay, I think Sven would, I guess, rush to that side, hoping to get a better look here, see if there's anything slightly overboard or something.
Okay, make another perception check.
Why do I keep clicking on the Quicksilver? Jeez. Perception. Oh boy, let's see how this goes. Okay.
Right. As you kind of rush over and begin to scan the water, kind of in the first to the range of your dark vision. You don't have dark vision because you're Goliath.
Yep.
Yes.
No
Range of my dark vision being 0.
Yeah. All right. So just kind of looking through the ambient light present. Actually, make it with disadvantage.
Oh, boo.
If it is effectively nighttime.
That's fair. Haha.
Okay.
21.
Yeah. So looking in, you see, it's not obviously you're not blind. It's just nighttime and it's storming. There's a few lights from the ship itself, kind of causing a little bit of a glow, like a lantern up at the front of the ship, right, and one in the cabin. You begin to look for anything, and you see something like a hand or something in the water, and there's that immediate thought of oh shit, man overboard. Wait, no, right, the fucking giant. And you see emerging about 20 feet off that port, coming up through a wave, a massive, huge figure of a giant. This, it's hard to tell any real details in the low light. He lifts up a hand and shouts again in what you would surmise to be the giant language. Reaches up a hand and a lightning bolt strikes down from the sky, the overcast, stormy sky, and just it lands in his hand. Doesn't seem to hurt him. Just kind of casts electricity up his arms. Then he settles, kind of meets your eyes for a moment, and gives a roar. I guess we need to roll initiative.
Fucking
no. So I was gonna say, as soon as Oren sees him. Oh, Lua's not around. I was gonna say he would have said to Alua.
No, she's around. She's just.
I think he's probably up on them.
He's back.
She's here. She's just out of the way, so she's kind of watching, but in the cabin, she's looking out because she sees that there's something going on.
So I was having a bit of issues with this map. I've had to remake it. I'm going to keep the sailors off the map for now. But there are sailors around and potentially in danger. But I'm not going to clutter the situation. The
That's
storm
fine.
giant is off the main deck. Sven, I'm going to move you kind of in front of it. It's about 20 feet away at this point. It's
20 feet away.
Yeah, 20 feet off the.
Orin is up where Katev is.
Okay, you can.
Yeah, I guess if Sven would have had a chance, he would have yelled battle stations as that lightning cracks or something.
Yeah. Kind of as you see it, and yeah.
Yeah.
Then start the thing so we can roll the dice.
Should be able to.
Where is Katev up there? Or is Katev
If Sven was smarter, he would have done something more intelligent, but...
Katep was probably somewhere nearby Orin and the others, probably close to where he is now, so he'd have a lookout on the rest of the ship and the crew.
Was
but
close-ish to them. Okay, I rolled better than some of you guys for initiative. That's good for me.
Orin and Sven want this shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me
I guess they were like the only two people who were really kind of aware of it. Because it sounds like, I think I see something. And then...
Actually,
wait, how'd you get a nat 20 on initiative and not go ahead of me?
you have a higher dex.
Yeah.
Oh,
you only have a plus... You have a +0, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I
I
do
have
too.
no dexterity. That's why I wear plate.
Yeah. All right,
Mm.
Sven, you are up first. Again, it's about 20 feet off. I can't put it there because of the way this map's constructed. It's 20 feet
Yeah.
off.
I mean...
But closing in, it's coming or something happening.
Yeah, I think first thing at first is definitely going to be a emboldening bond between the three homies, Trace Hombres.
You, Katab, and Orin.
Yes. I'm looking for the... Why can't I... Here it is. There it is.
Yeah, the ladies are never included in that, but we're typically not needed for it, so...
Given that you don't make attack...
we keep ourselves in the back, yeah.
So I'm going to do that as my action, right? Yeah, as an action. I'm not used to going first. This is so weird.
I would have grabbed
and-
initiative this time, man.
Yeah, I really don't have a lot of
How do I-
stuff to do
How do I
on...
pop things out again? We have like double click.
I guess he probably wouldn't
I
have
go
his
blind.
like weapons out, so I guess he just like fucking
Free action
ready
to pull out a
something?
weapon. Yeah, you can ready it. You can pull out a weapon as a free action. You get one item interaction.
You can't ready a bonus action, right?
Not no. I guess
No,
you
you.
can. Yeah, no, you can. You can. Yeah, I would say whatever. You can't. I would say you can't take an action and then ready a bonus.
Oh, you know what?
I'll say
I'll make
you take your action is taking the readying action. Which I would say
Right,
can be
yes.
a bonus action. Sure.
I did already use my action, however. I am going to make a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
It's got range enough to reach him, right?
I don't know. Does it?
Right,
You tell me, buddy.
it can nap right within 60 feet of you, and then you can move it 20 feet on subsequent turns.
Thank you, Glass.
Yep.
Should be.
Ooh.
That will definitely hit. Little dinky little.
1 damage.
Plus your modifier.
It's cold air damage. Let's
That
go.
is plus. Well, yeah, it's 5 damage. I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Yes, I said your name wrong on purpose.
Okay.
All right, and do you stay
Okay,
there
that's
at
my
the
movement.
edge? Of the ship?
I think Sven is going to like go towards the mast just to like have somewhere to brace himself just in case. Doesn't want to get yoinked off the side. And that will be my turn.
I'll say effectively. By the way, it's that pure like that. Is it darkness? Is it not? I'm not gonna put act like you guys are blinded for this. There's enough light from the lightning and such, and ambient light where as long as it's close by, there's no issues yet. Especially as big as it is.
I am so
right.
sorry for rolling a 20 and a 2, guys. It's my fault. I will take it.
Or
I mean,
This is fine.
The D4 implies it could have been worse.
Okay. Well, looking at this, Is it? So when the twins were children, they saw a storm giant. It was one of their things that they rolled out of your.
Just for fun, make a quick make a nature check. I'll say with advantage.
Okay.
It is a storm giant. I'll just say him for now. 16's not bad. Yes, it is it's a this is an enraged creature with armor, dripping seawater, like a sword, like the pommel of a sword sticking up across its back, lightning in its hands. But you would surmise it is. You would generally know maybe using lightning on it would be dumb, but otherwise. No like weaknesses or anything like that to be exploited. But yes, it does seem to be a storm giant that is angry and bellowing in its tongue that none of you speak.
I'm a wizard.
Unless any of you do speak
tongues.
giant.
Nope.
Anybody speaks giant, let me know.
I don't think so. Let me double check though. I take weird languages.
I speak Dwarvish and Elvish.
Yeah, I speak Dwarvish and Draconic.
Dwarven and Primordial.
Let's go.
The Dwarven this time, eh? All right.
Hey, duh. I'm a dwarf.
Joyce speaks Dwarven.
Nice.
Joyce doesn't have to speak giant, does she?
Damn it.
What is Savrim?
Human. Double check. I don't. Yeah, she speaks common.
All right. So that was like a moment like a core memory in Oren's mind as a child. And this thing comes up out of the water, and he's got that like moment where he's like mind linking with Alua, like oh my god, like it's back, right? He's just a jumble in her head. But then he like snaps out of it real quick, and as he sees Sven like backing away from the rail, and he's like, yeah, clear the way, he's yelling to the sailors. He hits the lock on the wheel, and he's gonna, as he's moving towards the stairs, his hammer is like coming from like, it's always nearby, and he like floats it to his hand and snatches it out of the air, and he's going to. Oh yeah, nice. Oren comes down here.
Rows the boat in cruise control.
I'm gonna go here.
Puts on the autopilot.
Yeah, and I'm going to ready and he's not going to come close enough. I think I'm going to go there. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Yeah. Oren's going to go here, and he's going to ready an attack with his hammer. As he's yelling at the storm giant, like, you don't look so big anymore.
It's like fully chest up above the ship.
Yeah.
Moving above the ship. Yeah. All right. That brings us to Storm Giant. Storm Giant bellows out. I'm sorry, was that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. The Storm Giant gives like a bellow, like answering maybe to you, Oren. That lightning that was gathering in its hand just kind of thrusts forward, and the lightning jumps from its hands and smashes into the boat. There's going to be just one sailor nearby to this at strike. So Sven and Oren, I need you to make dexterity saving.
Okay, I have advantage on saving throws against effects that deal lightning damage.
There you go. This does deal lightning damage.
And that was Dex, you said?
Dexterity.
I can need it because I got a
17.
Got a bad Dex. So rough.
Yeah.
I need better rolls. Come on, game.
I'm gonna go ahead
My
and
first
roll
few have been rough,
these
and then they even out.
dice here. It's a lot of them.
Holy shit, bro.
Hey, a perfectly average roll, you guys. Oren, you take
No,
54
that's-
points of lightning damage.
What? Deadly.
Oren.
Holy shit.
Or Sven, you take half. You take 27.
What the fuck?
This blast of lightning slams into the ship. Splinters come up, like it just blasts a small hole into it. The poor sailor nearby, we'll figure out which one it was later, just gets like blasted and like flung off the side of the ship. Others scream, others are like trying to figure out what's going on, and then the giant then rushes in, reaching back to pull forth its great sword. It does get to the edge of the ship. So Orin, you would be able to, as it kind of rushes in, to swing out at it with your 2 attacks.
Yeah. I think he's like, Orin's like barely coming into like awareness after getting blasted and about to die. We're gonna die at sea. I'll take a swing.
20 hits.
20 hits. One of those. 12. 15.
A 15 just misses, but you have emboldening
You
bond.
do have emboldening bond. You can roll
What
a
is
d4. The d4 once per turn.
Get a d4 once per turn. Its armor class is a 16.
Oh, so you'll hit it anyway.
Oh.
Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah! I'm
guess
going
you
to Psionic
could have
Strike with this
also-
one.
Is it you could have saving throws you can use it on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have been able to beat it, but something to keep in mind.
I rolled pretty low. Yeah,
Yeah,
I rolled low on the dex.
All right, yeah.
I'm going to
It's once per
Psionic Strike.
turn, not once per round, which is important. So you can use it on your turn and then use it as a reaction. I believe. Let me double check.
That's 15 plus 8. I think I can do something now with my
Okay.
Psionic.
It is a huge creature, if that matters. So that's 23 more damage.
So it just says damage to a target, no restriction. Makes a strength saving throw at DC 8 plus my prof plus intelligence.
Shit, it's bad at these.
Strength? Yeah, sure it is. So
I'm
that's
dexterity
8 plus
based.
3.
How did you know?
8 plus 3 is 11,
11.
plus my 4 from intelligence.
Just a 15.
So
15.
Right.
Roll bad. Come on, roll bad and he's going to
Well-
go prone.
Well, it rolled a natural 1.
Yeah!
Plus 14.
Oh, shit!
no.
What the fuck? But
But it rolled
isn't
a
that
but it rolled a natural
Oh, thank God!
1.
Plus 14? What the fuck?
Holy
Storm giants are
Giants.
terrifying.
15.
Allie, what have you done?
Jesus.
What happens?
I
No,
mean,
he
we
beats
have.
it. If he meets, he beats.
No. I like to rule nat 1s or an automatic fail for saving throws.
Oh.
Technically, they're not, but it rolled a nat 1. It literally the only way it could have failed this. All right, well, yeah. What happens? What
Okay.
happens? What?
Orin, yeah, as he's like coming in, Orin swings one side and smacks him, and then like upwards, like uppercut with a freaking hammer that takes him right off his feet and hits this giant right on the chin and knocks him prone. He like woo, big splash.
Yeah, there is a big splash. You knock it and it kind of like it was moving to like grab the side of the ship with one hand, and actually was in the process of that. Maybe that's why. Like it almost seemed to laugh to welcome, like or think that these swings are inconsequential. And the cuts, I mean, they impact, like, but it's a fucking giant. So it's not like it's on the death's doors. The second hit comes in and there's like a flash of pink light, I would imagine. It stumbles back and just like falls. There's this big splash, kind of instinctively looking over. You don't see the giant anymore.
Orin spits out a mouthful of blood. He's got 5 hit points, guys.
All right. Okay, that's the giant's turn. Katep,
All right, so the giant is gone.
for the moment.
All right, so Katep is going to move.
It's prone in water, which I can only assume means it's underwater now.
He's gonna kind of put himself in the middle between Sven and Orin, make sure they're within radius of his aura in case more lightning happens, I guess. And since I can't see a target, Katep is going to hold his attack action for if an enemy comes within range.
I'll say if it's for an effect that just requires line of sight, you could look over and maybe see like a flash, like something in the water below, but it's off the side of the ship, which is itself.
So the thing with Katep is my ranged option is
Yeah.
a lightning-based cantrip. Maybe not the best idea right now.
Starts healing the storm giant.
So yeah, I'm a hold some attacks with my sword for if the giant comes close.
Okay.
Swingy, stabby, pokey.
All right, Mora. You hear there's a big impact that rocks the ship.
I gotta run. So, oh, whoops, gotta not hold shift when I do. Yeah, my action was to get up this far, and then I'm gonna take a look around. Anything on fire, or was it just a? Hang on.
It's no, there's nothing on fire right now. There you can see that there's a blast of something, and there's some smoldering, burnt debris, but there isn't any threat of fire. It's raining too. Right?
Gotcha. All right, then I'm just gonna move my last few feet, and I'm done. That's it for tomorrow.
Okay.
25 feet of movement sucks.
Well, you can ready something, right?
No, my action was to dash. I had to dash to get up here.
Oh.
All right, Alua.
Alua freaks out, flips her shit. Gets down. Can you move me next to her brother?
Sure. If you go onto the stairs, it will teleport you.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay. I can't. I have to actually land on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what she can do. And just she will quicken cast heal. She'll just stay with me, brother. Smushing cheeks, everything, and
okay.
She's just gonna lay it.
Touching booties.
Right, you're gonna quicken this to cast it as a bonus action.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, look at that!
Nice.
So you get 20, and then she's gonna cast again.
You can only cast one spell per
I
turn.
fucking
So.
lied. She's gonna cast.
If that matters, I'll let you take that back.
No.
You can cast a cantrip.
Cantrip is guidance.
Okay. Also onto Orban.
Yes.
What does guidance do?
You get a D4 to your next ability check or saving throw.
Ability
It's
check.
Just ability check. Okay.
Concentration for
I will
minute.
reiterate. If you want to look over the ship, you could see the creature down there. If there was something that
Everyone just flip it off.
I can't. She can't use another spell, and then
you could cast a cantrip if you want, like a damaging cantrip or something.
Oh,
that's what I'm offering.
I think watching her brother go down and having been attacked before, she's like, save the boy. Save the brother. The boy,
Sure.
And then she'll just, I think she had 5 more feet of movement.
I think you had 10. So.
Okay, she'll go back up and just kind of watch and
Do you have your
freak out.
Rapier out or?
She has her rapier on her, so it would be easier to take out. It would be easy for her to take out if she needed to.
Okay.
But she doesn't have it.
But not in hand. Okay.
Yeah, she had to lay hands on him.
You could do that as you're retreating if you wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, she can. Sure.
If she would do that, it's a free action. Yeah.
It's a thing. Yeah. So she'll wait just in case she has to cast. So we'll hold that.
Okay. All right. If that ends your turn, I'm gonna go ahead and roll Joyce and Savra. You guys didn't really alert them ahead of time.
I feel like the lightning crashing into the ship.
Now they hear it. Yes, now they're aware something's going on.
They rolled fantastically.
Okay. Sven. They were pretty bad, to be honest. Sven, it's Lou, if you want to end your turn. Sven, you are back up.
Yeah. So Sven would notice that we're clumped up, take a step over, basically form these ethereal cauldrons in the air with magic and slap Warren's shoulders, and I'm also gonna pump some cure wounds into you. And just basically have it as armor. I'm gonna do a level 2 cure wounds as well. Oh, some good rolls. So another 17 points of healing. And then he's going to tell Katep and Oren, perhaps we should not be too close together in case, you know. And then is going to move basically over to that side, and then is going to send his spear maybe down to take a stab into the figure in the water.
Sure. You'll have advantage on it because it's still prone down there. It's just 20 feet off the side. So yeah, you can definitely reach.
Oh god, I can basically cast a spell without consuming. Yeah, that's how we do it.
If it's any easier, you can like look at what your modifiers are. Roll the die.
A 19 again.
Spiritual weapon don't fuck around. There you go.
No, 10 force damage.
Spiritual weapon likes you.
Radiant damage. Is it force damage?
It says force on the spiritual weapon.
I thought spiritual weapon was radiant. Oh, well.
I could have sworn it was radiant too, but
always been force.
Never mind. Weirdly, doesn't matter in this instance. It's neither resistant nor vulnerable to force or radiant.
Oh, you didn't throw another creature with vulnerability to radiant damage at us?
You know what? Spoiler alert, I did not. Alright. Anything else on your turn, Sven?
Action, bonus action, movement, that's all I got.
Alright.
And turn. Here we go.
Okay. 1d10 plus 1. That bad? Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action second wind, I guess.
Okay. 1d10 plus your fighter level.
11s.
Alright, look at you! It's like you never got barbecued.
Yeah, just about. He got slammed. In my mind, it was that epic anime moment where it's like, boom! And he's like on his knee. Yeah. Smoke rising from his plate armor. As he's like, holy shit. Light flashed before my eyes. So he's still down. So yeah, he's out of melee range because I like knocked him off the side of the boat. Which in hindsight maybe wasn't the best idea for us to beat on him wise, but I panicked.
Hey, better than him falling on top of the boat, so.
But yeah, I think as Sven says that and Oren's like second winding, he slaps Katep's shoulder and he goes, Sven's got a good point. I'll go high. And he's going to bend his knees and go vertical to the crow's nest. He's going to gain a fly speed of 60 feet. And fly up to the crow's nest.
Interesting point of order. Crows. You know what? The crow's nest. The crow's nest isn't at the top of the mast. I wouldn't guess. Masts are 80 feet, but sure, the crow's nest is 60 feet up. You can just make it.
He can like land on the net and like hang on with one hand. He's got his hammer in his other. He's like ready to like jump down, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ready an action to when the storm giant is in range. No, I don't want to hurt myself too much.
You can't.
I think
move.
I can't actually. That was a bonus action.
Well, so when you hold an action, you can hold one thing. You can't hold like I'm gonna drop an attack.
I can't do that actually. That would be 2 bonus actions. Okay. I think so. I can't do that. No, I'm gonna just go. Lua's there.
So for some reason, when you're on stairs, you might see some weird things popping up. Looks like stepping off of that cog might fix it.
1, 2, 1, 2. Okay.
Fucky.
Just push her out of the way if you need that spot.
No, Oren's gonna be like kind of half on the stairs.
So the
on the stairs, fully on the stairs.
You know what? I'll say that you guys would have seen that it was about a 10-foot radius impact area. Or let me double check that for strike.
So we are all perfectly lined up that he could still get 2 of us.
Yes. But if you guys would like to retcon any positioning slightly.
That is the farthest I could go, and that's where Mora was trying to get to, so.
Yeah.
I cannot move.
You know what? Can can I stand here?
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna move you.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I might even gone up just fully up to the platform.
Okay. Yeah.
There are sailors about, right?
Yeah, they're like shit. Like they're not trying to get away. They're not trying to.
There's no
goddamn
idiot
dragon.
who by the ballista could have been like, you know, get that loaded and
roll a d20 for me. Even if there is odds, there's not.
/RD20.
Actually, you know what? We're
Odds is
gonna
not.
say that this was an intimidation check. So like a 13 is still really good. Do you have any bonuses to intimidation?
A +0.
Yeah, so 13 still like we'll say that let me pull up the names of the crew real quick.
So I'm actually sorry, Katep, but I don't think Orin would go and make a target out of Alua. I think Orin might stay here
That's fine.
and tank with you when that thing comes back. Because I have a reaction to save you, and you have a reaction to save me.
One of
a little bit, at least.
The like a female crew member, Gwendis, was like, sure, and she's like going to begin the process of it. That won't take effect until the next round, I think, for her. She'll like be like, okay, and she's starting to like load the thing, maybe calling over another sailor nearby to help her. All right,
so yeah, I changed it. Orin's gonna stay there, and yeah, he's gonna be like, come on, come back. What's the matter?
Okay.
And he's gonna ready an attack for when it stands up.
Poking a death wish.
Let's see if it gets back its lightning strike. Here, like the kind of grunt of pain from the impact of the spiritual weapon, more thunder and lightning around. Once again, another lightning bolt strikes by, momentarily blinding all of you all as it hits the water, and the creature returns back up, crackling with lightning. But so as it does, as it kind of straightens back up, because the effectiveness of it, it's like it's like moving weirdly. Like you're not sure how this thing moves in the water so well. Like how it's not. Like it's almost treating it as if it's dry ground. It's not. Like it's like half submerged still, but it's like having to put one hand on the boat and like heaves it up. And, like the boat tilts really badly momentarily. As it begins to straighten up, and in that moment, you guys could take your opportunity attacks. I'll say I'll say your first attack is at advantage as it's standing up from prone.
All right.
Very nice. Okay, you go first.
Yeah.
19.
19 hits.
All right, I'll do a first level Divine Smite on this because I just saw this thing nearly deep fry my childhood best friend.
It's more like lightning fried. Flash fried?
Flash ride.
Oof.
Nice.
And we get both attacks, right?
Yeah. I hate that rule of not being able to. Ooh, so close. 3
For
almost
another
crits.
12.
Right, and now you can go. Your first one at advantage.
All right.
Yeah. Again. So close.
Oh, Psionic Strike.
Yeah.
There it is. It's not taking it automatically off. Well, it did take that one, but it didn't take the first one off.
You can look
We'll
into
do 9. I'm not going to try and knock him prone with this one because I want to.
We want people to actually be able to do things.
Oh, hold on. I was just double checking quick, and I can only do it once. On each of my turns.
Okay.
But no, I do want him to get up again in range of other teammates. So.
And he is.
My second attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was 13 plus 9 plus.
Great. Okay. All right. straightens up. You can see like these impacts are beginning to show a little bit of like cuts and wear on him. He's pulled out his greatsword though, that he's clutching in both hands. He's crackling with this lightning. He's just going to swing down, and with its multi-attack, I'm going to flavor it. He's just trying to cleave through Katep and Orm standing there, attack against both of y'all.
Come on, roll bad, Alex.
All right. First one is a natural 19.
That's not channeling Calder at all.
For a 33 to hit.
Oh my
Calder.
god.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit, you're hitting my Odyssey character?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely.
With a 33, he hits through campaigns.
Yeah.
Calder just waits up next session with a gash in his chest, like, what the fuck?
That's 11. What? No, plus 12.
That's 14.
13.
14?
So you take 33 points. Nope. 30.
Okay, I should reaction.
36 points.
We used our reactions with our held actions.
It's true. Your reaction is consumed when you hold an action.
So you said 38?
27 plus 9 is 36.
What kind of damage?
Slashing.
Slashing damage. Hachi machi.
There it is.
And he just kind of slices into you. Probably get like knocked to the side slightly, and the momentum just carries forward towards Orin.
Roll a 1.
I did roll a 1. There's another one after that for an 11 plus 14 is 25.
I would make him re-roll, guys, but come on.
What?
Unless he rolls like a 2.
Orin's AC is like a.
You said you rolled a 1?
No,
And
I rolled
rolled
an
an
11.
11.
I rolled an 11, so
Oh.
25. There were
Yeah.
2 ones on the number.
Okay, how much do I take?
Let's find out. 66 plus 9.
Fuck me.
It's so much damage!
Storm
Wow.
Giants are
Lot
no
less
joke.
than that,
I need machine gun magic missiles, y'all.
though. It's
Oh,
real
don't
bad this
worry.
time. 18, 16, 25 points of slashing.
25. Oh. Almost half of what I got left.
Once again, it gives a roar. Thunder sounds as it roars. It's
It
still
yells
crackling.
thunder sounds.
Yeah,
Moose
it yells thunder sounds.
noises.
Why don't
That's
I
its
have hold monster yet, guys?
That is its turn. Tap, you are up.
Well, first of all, ow.
Mobile's coming.
Those are terrifying turns, and he's got lightning next turn.
That's fighting this turn, but he wanted to fight.
Oh.
So after Katep is like knocked a couple feet back and he has to right himself, he kind of glances over at Orin, up at this storm giant, which is so much taller than him.
She's back.
Yeah. So there's probably that moment where Katep's like, huh.
Ow.
We need to deal with this before it gets really bad. And then he's just going to start swinging.
Sure. Looking for a hit.
All right. Another first level Divine Smite. All right. And the second swing. Ooh. I mean, I have Emboldening Bonds.
Yeah.
I think if I roll a 4, it might hit.
You do need a 4 to
AC is 16.
I do not hit.
The second one is kind of pain of that impact steadying you. You try to hack into him with your sword and just kind of glances off the tough. Actually, it is wearing scale mail.
It's
Weird.
probably one of those things where after that first swing, I feel the wound from this massive greatsword kind of, tear a little bit. I'm just like, oh, that was a bad idea.
Sure. Anything else on your turn?
No, I think I'm going to stay put.
I love that look of, do I want it? No. Alright. Moore's not an attack spell person, so you said you wanted a machine gun and magic missiles. Magic missile at 4th level.
Okay.
4th level slots.
If you'd... I will say, moving forward, if you'd like to change Magic Missile towards just one roll, applied however many times, that's fine. But I like seeing a lot of dice, personally.
Me too.
21. They all unerringly hit.
I have no bonus action anythings because I suck. No, Mora's gonna stay where she is. So yeah, that'll be it for me. Sofra, get up here and start healing. All your lay on hands. Come on.
Safra's not the healing kind of paladin.
No, she's not. But still, man, it's needed.
Okay, I can help. I can help.
You're fucked up too, my dude. You go back in there.
No, I'll do my heal mobile.
Just up to the top of the staircase. Oh shit! That time it was Chinny.
No, glass.
That time it was glass.
Yeah, my Discord just decided to restart, basically.
Oh, hopefully it's not rolling through.
All right. Yep, that's their turns. They can dash to get to these places. Since they were lying down, it has been half their movement just to go.
Orin grunts, no lightning to Joyce.
Joyce isn't quite upstairs yet, but yeah, you holler it down. Hearing her like, what? What's going on? Oh. Alua, you are up.
Yeah, let's do this. A little panic. She looks at her brother, looks at the thing. How does it look?
It's taking wounds.
Blast it.
Yeah,
It's bleeding from several small incisions.
Okay. Again, she's just looking at her brother like freaking out, but also needs to like get this thing. So I think she's a little chaotic, and she's just gonna go. Let's see. She'll go ahead and magic missile since it's not right at the boat, right?
No, it is right at the boat now.
Oh, it's right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It just swung its sword down, literally cleaving through Katep and Orin, who...
Okay.
They both have nice little diagonal cuts across their chests.
She goes back. She'll go next to him. She will do another quicken spell for magic missile. Where is it? It's terrible. It is really bad, guys. That was a 3rd level. 2 ones.
All right.
Okay.
2 ones.
Okay.
Well, 3 4s.
All or nothing with me, guys. All right, cool. All right, she's like, okay, that's done. And then she's going to strike it with her. What do I have? A rapier.
You're not in range where you're at.
Oh, I'm not.
Need to get.
We can't see the token.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't? Oh shit.
No.
Oh right, because it fucking hid in the water.
He's over there. Okay, then she wouldn't have quicken spell. I thought he was here.
Yeah. Okay, it's fine.
Is there something else I can? I don't think I can. I don't think I can get.
It's fine. It's fine for it to be there. That's fine. It could be there.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Well, then she's gonna hit him. If he's there.
Poke him.
Yeah.
Poke him with a little
She's gonna try to poke him.
Little rapier.
Death by 1,000 toothpicks.
I mean, honestly, she's gonna use a metal thing.
It's
an
happening.
Electrical thing. I don't know if this is the smartest thing, but she also wants to try and kill it. So, aid in
What do you
killing
do?
it.
But it electrics. It does electrics. Why are you doing electrics to it?
She's
Yeah,
not
don't
doing
do
electrics. I said she's
Okay.
using
Gotcha.
a rapier, which is metal, and she's gonna poke
got
into
it, got it.
a freaking electrical slot. Is basically what's happening.
In his electrical slot.
Well, no, she's not. She freaked out, and she's gonna
Kind
go
of
back to where
slip
she-
on the wet deck a little bit.
Yeah, how come?
She can't reach.
How come you came down? Orin would have like put a hand up to tell you to like stay up there. I didn't even hear you say come down. Everything didn't update until.
No, it won't.
Too late.
You're not stopping her. She's down here because scared. Brother's scared.
Well, it was because I was going to do a melee attack. That's why she came down. So she just did magic missile on him, though. She'll just go back up where she was.
He will definitely swing at you.
Okay.
Oof.
Try to backhand.
I'm
with
the only
his
unhurt
great
party
sword.
member. Guys, this can't keep happening.
No, that's okay.
It's a 25 to hit.
I think.
Orin will use his react. No, it hasn't.
You wouldn't
round
yeah,
yet. She's
yeah.
the last
and
one.
and you wouldn't actually be in range at the time. It's got a 10-foot reach.
That's okay. She'll still do it. She still moves.
No, Orin has 30-foot range on his.
Oh shit! Okay, my bad. Well, yeah. Yeah,
she,
no reaction for you.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, she'll put her shield. She'll use shield anyway, so it goes up to 23. But
you would know when to cast shield. You know if it succeeds. So you know it wouldn't matter.
Right. But she could. But it stays.
It does stay if you'd like.
But there's no other enemies.
No, just in case.
It's gonna go to your turn and then disappear. But
right. On that hit. That's 29 points of slashing damage to you.
Okay, no problem.
Crap.
She can heal now, guys. You'll just hear "ow, fuck," and that was.
Right. At initiative 20, the lightning crackling in the air, striking down. There's this one of them kind of lightning bolt streaks downward and ignites just off the ship. Like it hits the water in a shower of spray. And certainly Sven and other observant members of the crew look that way, and you see like the wind doesn't die down. Like it the water, the spray kind of begins to swirl around and create a humanoid-like shape.
what the fuck?
Oh, look at it, so sad.
Alua.
Huh?
How dare you?
It's
not your fault, but I'm blaming you.
I will accept this wholeheartedly. I thought I was doing something good for everybody. Like a natural.
I thought you were too. I thought 20 was a good one.
I thought 20 was.
So that's there. Sven, you're
Okay, it's Healmobile time.
okay.
Gonna cast Bomb of Peace. I'm using a channel divinity.
Divinity.
I
want a
bomb.
channel divinity.
I heard bomb like B-O-M-B, and I like that better.
Bomb of Peace. Hold on. I need to rename this ability.
I think that's how World War II ended. All right. Sure.
Okay, sorry, hold on. So I'm using Bomb of Peace.
Yeah, Pages. This is great.
So I can move my speed, and when I move within 5 feet of any other creature, I can restore a number of hit points equal to 2d6 plus my wisdom modifier. So I'm just going to run back towards them, except I have to now do it. Why can't I move? Oh, because I'm measuring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, I don't know. I'll end up there or something. And I will give healing to both Katep and Orin, or 2d6 plus my wisdom. I can't roll the.
Yeah. Do /R. Space.
Yeah, /R.
Yeah, I just wasn't surprised it's not a button.
I can change that to make it
that's fine. We're total 13 points each of you.
Healing rolls.
Yeah, not bad.
Get it, healer.
And that's an action, right?
Your
That's channel
action,
divinity?
yes.
Yeah, as an action.
You still have your movement in bonus action.
You still have your
I
spiritual
use my
weapon up.
I still have my spiritual
Actually,
weapon.
you-
It doesn't.
you
You consume my movement?
No, as part of the action, you get to move that far.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, now you could run back up there if you want. Like, no.
You know what?
No.
You know what? I might just do that.
He has the 10-foot range. You would have knew that. So he still gets
It used it.
Yeah, I'd already used it on
use
Ellie.
it. Yes, use it on Ellie.
Right.
That's
true.
And you know what? I'm also going to throw a healing word at Orin, because I know you got mix-slapped.
Well, Katek got McSlapped.
Orin got
Orin-
big slap too.
Yeah,
Well,
Orin got
Orin
yeah,
got
but
denied.
I can't see Katep's. I can't see anybody's health bar anymore. Is that
I can only see
mine and
Sven's. Yeah.
I think these were old tokens. Let me go through and edit it. Yeah, Sven's, it
It's
wasn't Sven for
fine.
everyone. Anyone? I'm gonna
Just
make it to where you can
healing is
hover
fine.
over
Oh,
people.
Let me see. Oh, there.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to
on
make.
Katep
I'm
or
going. I'm
Sabra?
going to make it.
Oh,
that
okay.
way, sorry.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
So 5 more healing to
We're healing
Orin.
you,
Thank
Orin.
you very much. Thank you.
And that is my turn.
Okay, Orin, you are up then. Sven hits that in. Mashes that in.
Oh, sorry. Yes. So hopefully that.
All right. This is terrifying. Orin, seeing Alua runs down, does her thing, and Orin's like grunting, and then she runs away, and he's like, "No, Alua, no!" And he's gonna swing at the giant because he just attacked his sister.
And only for that reason.
Well,
can imagine.
for all the reasons, but like he's got it. He's like
yeah.
super angry about it now.
Sure thing.
No.
you have your
I have a guy
rolling
to
bond.
roll that.
You have him bulleting bond. Yeah.
I can't miss.
Can't miss.
No.
Okay, I'll just roll the damage.
Yeah, it was just. Oh, nice. Oh, boo.
For 13, and then another. Come on, dice
Just
need to
hit.
get a little higher.
Oh, just barely.
They need to play along a little better.
There we go.
14. Okay, so now his hammer's a blur as he's gonna action surge.
Yeah, get it!
Fighter doing fighter things.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep swinging.
No, touch my sister.
Ah,
15 just misses,
Ooh.
unfortunately.
yeah. This did this.
Excuse you. I has a thing. You can re-roll it.
Okay.
Oh,
Use
thank
her
you very
reaction.
much.
Natural.
Nice.
Yeah, that is my
Come
reaction
on.
gone.
Okay, well.
Hey, that's enough.
Half of natural.
Thank you very much. More.
I can't use it to stop him from
Yeah.
hitting unless he rolls like a 3 or low. Like, I mean, for
Yeah.
you guys maybe, but like no.
Maybe for the elemental or whatever. it's
Yeah,
gonna do.
maybe that's true.
And on this one, I'm gonna Psionic Strike.
Beauty. That's so many damage numbers.
So many damage numbers.
That
Light
and
spin.
make him do DC 15. Or he can't.
Oh,
miss
prone
it.
again.
Can't miss it. Yeah.
I mean, if he rolls a 1 again, he did not. Rolled an 8. Plus.
Had to try.
There's still that purple flash though. We'll throw some extra
Mhm.
damage. All right. So were you
That's
keeping track? Because I wasn't.
23. I was keeping track of everything last month. Okay. Hurt. Real hurt.
26 plus.
Yeah,
yeah.
I had everything.
Oh, you were doing it
until the last
procedure,
one.
okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
dude.
much
And
damage.
it was-
Jesus.
Still up. It is
that
badly,
was
badly
so fucking
hurt.
scary to hit this end turn button. I know.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
I had
roaring,
a bonus action.
bleeding from
I have a
all
bonus-
of. Okay.
I was gonna.
Do you have one more thing?
I was gonna potion, but you healed me. It's almost feels like it might be a waste of the potion
Second wind.
if I
You already
survive
second winded.
this. I already
Boo.
did.
Bleeding from all these impacts, that have just taken their toll on this creature, is badly, badly hurt. Roars up, taking one hand off of its greatsword. Actually, no, it fucking lifts up its greatsword, and there's that moment where you feel like it's gonna swing down, but the lightning coursing through it goes up the greatsword, and as he swings down, it's not to impact you all; it's to just smash the greatsword into the deck of the ship, and lightning explodes outwards.
He just did the Sekiro lightning counter on us.
It's going to be against the people in front of him, but Savra's going to be caught in that as well. So,
Oh, I'm not in it. Okay, good.
Sabra walks up on deck and immediately gets
more or
fucking
less.
blasted.
So dexterity saving throws from Katep, Orin, and Savra.
And you add a
plus 3.
We have plus 3.
Yeah, plus 3 because Katep's next to you.
And plus 1d4.
Pallywhackers, man. Pallywhackers.
Oh no, Katep.
Why?
I wish I had now saved that reroll.
Oh. No.
Roll
You have
you get
+3.
so it's a 14 right now, and you have a
And
D4.
you get and you get a
You need a
d4
3.
for saving
You need a
throws.
3.
50-50. No.
Wait, hold on. I did guidance.
Guidance isn't on saving throws; it's just
Oh,
ability
saving, that's
checks.
right,
And also you you didn't roll your concentration,
Oh.
but you have to roll a 29.
Okay, well, I'm going to. When me or another creature within 30 feet, I think he needs to. Katep's turn still. I'm gonna ask the protective field Katep for
Is it for an attack or when they take damage?
8 when they take damage.
Yeah, so subtract 8 from.
So here's a question.
Mhm.
The wording on interception is when a creature you can see hits a target other than you.
This is not a hit.
No, with an attack. Never mind.
This is not a hit. This is flavoring the lightning strike, which is effect. All right, press the enter button here real quick.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm alive! I'm alive!
46. Oh my god. You have
So I
one.
took 38.
38. You're up too.
How much health does Katep have? You have 1
2.
health?
I
You
have
have 2 health? How much health do you have, Warren?
Warren has
What?
1.
What? No way! Oh my god. Holy shit. What
Warren's
the
gonna have to
fuck?
start bringing attack spells. like
I mean, magic missiles guaranteed damage.
well, yeah,
Like,
but
it's-
hold person is useless here. I gotta stop holding it. It's just her
This
go-to
point.
spell, man.
Smart creature.
But we're
It
not
is
in Waterdeep
going
anymore, you
to-
guys.
Oh no, it's gonna finish them off.
It is going
Right.
to try to push the boat way.
It's shoving the boat.
It has the strength for it.
What the fuck?
Nobody's at the wheel. I'm gonna. Oh, man, what's the appropriate thing for this? I'm gonna say it's his athletics versus the ship's strength.
The
ship's
ship
strength
has a
pretty good?
20 strength, doesn't it?
Yeah, we'll
It's
say
right
that.
there by the wheel. She can try.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Um,
Alu's not exactly the.
Hey.
Yeah, no, this is a quick thing. So it's going to bring down. It just looks down like angrily at the people still alive somehow in front of it by taking the brunt of it. It's just going to drop the greatsword and just put both hands on the side of the ship and just try to shove the ship bodily to the
Trying to
side.
do a table flip.
Has such a high fucking on this. And it rolled a natural 19. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So what I'm gonna flavor this is that there's like that, oh shit, is it gonna try to tip the boat? And actually, yeah, I think that actually makes more sense.
Uh-oh.
He grabs the side of the boat and begins to
You're
lift it,
capsizing our boat?
pushing it upwards to where like the people, you know what? I'm not gonna make you guys make a deck check for just this kind of flavorful, badass, a million strength giant. Pushes it up, and like, you know, the people on the deck, you have to grab something, right? Like you're having to like scramble for your footing, etc. And then it releases it. And as it does so, it dives underneath the water. I'm going to flavor that, the high roll it got, which was, by the way, a 43 on its athletics check.
Jesus fuck. Jesus
Was that you
fuck.
guys weren't in range to be able to attack it as it dives under the water. The ship begins to like rock badly, you know, like water came up one side. Not like it doesn't immediately look like it's gonna like sink the boat or anything. In the aftermath, the creature's gone.
What about this elemental?
The elemental, on the other hand, is howling angrily. You're up, Katep.
Oh, it's moaning angrily. That's what it's doing.
Ah, I was so close, but there's
So close.
It was
Bro,
high single
I hate
digits.
how I hate you running away bullshit.
It's a really
so
smart creature.
unsatisfying.
It's a smart creature. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see where this goes to. Katep, you're up.
Nice. Now we have an enemy storm giant. Let's go. More crew on the way back. They're fucked.
I didn't even think about that part, Gorby. Oh boy. So the smart thing would not be to rush this air elemental.
Even though you guys have, 2 and 1 health?
You have a lay on hands. Pump it up.
Yeah. As much as I want to get it in there and stab something, I think Katep's gonna do the thing where he not quite doubled over, but he's trying to catch his breath, and in the process of that is going to use I need to do 15 lay on hands, enough that he doesn't empower his brand, but can get some healing.
Good to know.
And he just kind of casts a glance over at Aura's like, what the fuck is with us in the ocean?
Orin's like, there's just smoke coming out of the grill on Orin's helmet. He wears some fucking pride.
Actually, I think Katep would walk over here so he can kind of cover Mora at least, but he's trying not to jump directly at the thing, given how fucked up he is.
Sabra's pretty hurt too, by the way, you guys.
Yeah.
Alright. Because why the hell not? Mora's going to put her hand against her chest, and everything around her's going to slow. I'm going to haste myself, then with my extra action, use a cantrip to attack. Oh, no, it's a melee attack. I'm going to go in. Fuck it, Mora's Mora. Thanks for coming to say hi, Katep. Oh, shit. I'm gonna come over here and, yeah. I turn myself sideways, yeah.
You start doing backflips.
But yeah, I'm gonna step up and take a swing then, because that's all I can do with my extra attack.
Okay.
Because I'm real good at it. Yeah, alright.
Well, that's
fine. I get to do that and other things. But no, alright. Well, yeah.
Over your AC's up. +2.
Yep, that's another reason I did it.
Stumbled onto the deck of the. Oh, were you done? Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Okay. Star's. What the fuck? What the fuck? She's just like stumble her way and move to Mora's side. What is that? Where'd it go? Just gonna try to attack the air elemental. Or Yekilua. Both of those will hit. Ooh. Fuck. Air elemental. That's her turn. Meanwhile, Joyce is going to finish her ascent up the staircase. What she said? She's like panting, like having to like scramble up. You know, she's weak. She's like having to like deal with like the ship rocking from beneath her. What does she fucking? What spells does she have?
Not lightning.
Right, exactly. She'll go ahead and cast an acid arrow. She'll upcast it at third. Or wait, what did I'll do again? No. Oh yeah, no. She'll cast Vitrolic Sphere at the to where it just hits the elemental. So she kind of pulling out the arcane focus that she uses her wand and will flick it towards the elemental. This tiny bead of green shoots out, detonates behind the creature. Behind the air elemental. 3. I have a feeling it doesn't have a +12 to its dexterity saves. It sure doesn't, so an 8 fails.
I mean, it'd be...
Fuck. 27 acid damage immediately. 18 at the start of its next turn.
Oh,
which
look,
is next.
the start of its turn.
The end of its next turn, I guess, rather, but
Oh, boo.
I mean, still a lot of damage. Gets to the top. Does anybody need Oh no, everybody needs help. Oh, it's a good point, actually. The whole half of the ship wasn't actually empty. 2 more sailors who were kind of cowering against the far railing got blasted by that lightning.
They're dropping like flies.
All right, yeah, the air elemental's up, and we'll just multi-attacks. They try to slam into Mora and Sabra. Mora, what color do you like more, blue or purple?
I like green and orange.
Yeah, but which of the 2 options that I gave you do you like more?
Purple.
Okay. All right, so a 16 against you.
Does not hit thanks to my haste spell. It would have hit otherwise.
Swish out of the way. It's 24 to hit again. Stop.
Oh, well, alright. See, I'd
yeah.
rather that have been me, because Sabra's probably going to go boom now, and then Moore's going to feel bad.
Bludgeony fist. Not too bad. Could be bad. 2d8 plus 5. Where are my d8s, you guys? For 13 points of bludgeoning damage, so not too bad. She's still up. Hurt, but up. Alright. Ends the air elemental's turn. Alua, you are now up.
After seeing the lightning again, and her brother almost him and Kitep almost pass out, flips her shit, runs back down after regaining her balance. Oh, that's the wrong way.
She jumps into the ocean, never to be seen again.
She's chasing that giant.
Chasing the giant.
Yeah. Y'all, she gonna get him.
He gonna learn today.
God.
Learn today. Don't mess with twins. And yes, the cure of the wounds. I think this is her.
Yeah.
Bad. The 19.
Okay.
I think that's all she can do.
Wow.
Gosh,
Okay.
that is
Thank you very
ridiculous.
much. I've taken a lot of damage.
She does this to her brother.
Your camera's not on if you were.
Oh, she
gesturing.
does I'm watching you. I'm watching you move to her brother, being like. And she does the same to Katep, but he probably can't see. And instead of, she'll just move over here.
Accurate.
Oh,
So
okay.
she gets inside, but she can still see. So she keeps an eye on the
Katep comes to
battlefield.
step up near Mora. Mora's like, no, you stay back.
Like
I'm
Neo
taken now.
dodges. All right.
Not sure
Is that the end of your turn, Lily?
Yeah, I don't know what happens to the camera. I had it on and then it turned off.
Everything disconnected.
Okay.
Fortunate. Top of the initiative round, lightning continues to flash.
You put another one on here.
Intensified.
I'm gonna stab you.
Intensified, in fact.
I know where you live.
But the lightning, that had begun to intensify near the ship, suddenly just stops. There's still distant lightning, like the storm lightning from the storm, but for whatever reason, the nearby lightning ends. The wind begins. Then you're up.
Okay. Wait, that's a bonus action? Oh,
Clerics
shit.
are busted.
Okay. Is that's exactly where my spear is?
You know what? We'll say that though the ship is continuing to travel, you're able to keep it where it is.
Okay.
As part of your conversation.
In which case, yeah, a whole bunch of people aren't looking too hot, eh?
Not particularly.
What is the
almost in
range
double
on
digits.
this?
She is the lowest.
You. Oh. Wait, huh?
What's the range?
Yeah,
60
no.
feet? 60 feet is most of the boat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to use a mass healing word.
Okay. Is there a limited number of people you can use that on?
Up to 6 creatures of my choice.
Okay. Mora is not hurt, and
So
Joyce is not hurt.
Joy's not hurt. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can use it on myself, right?
Yep, you sure can. It says other creatures,
Any
but-
of those crew members be saved?
Yeah. Is there anyone on the deck
They all
that
got
looks
blasted
like?
off the ship. I think from
Oh shit!
48 points of lightning damage, they're gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The crew comes around and be like, what do you mean? We always set out with
26
27,
people.
26 people.
The
Yeah.
evidence
Okay,
has
so-
been disposed of.
If there's anyone on deck who looks like they can use the healing, but it's not a whole lot.
Alua, yeah, could use some.
You know
Yeah,
what?
sure.
I'm gonna cast it at 4th level.
7.
Everyone gets 7.
That? What? Oh, right, because it's a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, I cast it at 4th level, so I get an extra D4. So everyone gets 7 hit points. And then as my action, because that's a bonus action, I will, I guess, toll the dead on the elemental.
It's a saving throw on its part, right?
Yes, let me ping it. It is a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Fixing the weird wording on that healing word spell where it's like unaffected, blah blah blah. We know. Right. Wisdom?
Yeah.
Natural 4. Do you want to make me re-roll that, Mora?
I think the 4 probably that's it, right?
Yes, it's the bottom.
Yes.
I'm
18.
hyper. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, so it's 18 damage, and I think
Oh, wait.
Sven, remembering, looks over to see if the one crew member is at all close to getting the ballista ready.
Yeah, she's like swinging it around. She was swinging it to like
That's
like a crank
giant.
thing, right? It's,
Yeah.
you know, not designed for hitting a person. Like even a giant would have been a tough target. But she's like, you know, cranking it, but it was to the left. Now she's kind of swinging it back to
Crank
the
it
right.
off. Yeah.
They will go on the ship's decks. Crew members will go on the ship's decks.
Okay.
Which I think is an 11. Check.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Lauren,
Did
you're up.
Savra take the healing?
Yes, let me
Okay.
heal her. I forgot to apply it. Lauren, you're up. This elemental's like
Okay.
flickering and like pieces of it have been hewn away. It's pretty hard.
Yeah. Orin would have a quick thanks to his sister, pats her hand as she touches him for a heal, right? Then back to business. He hefts his hammer, turns around, and he's already yelling at crew members because he's expecting this fight to be over to grab that loose rigging, get this over there, start cleaning this up as he's walking. He's gonna walk up and take his attack action on this guy.
Is in lethal range.
I assume.
Yeah. I think it has an AC of 15.
All right.
Do better than that on this hit.
Bam. Bam.
And Psionic Strike it? I have to decide. I'll do it. Yeah. Before you tell me.
I'll go ahead and tell you. You had 15 hit points left. So
Okay.
that-
Sweet.
You're good.
I'll save my one Psionic point. Nice. Okay.
Do you want to describe the attacks or how this is happening? Finish this air elemental off.
I think him yelling at crew members probably alerted Savra, and she's an experienced fighter, so she ducks her shoulder just in time for Orin to come up beside her and swings his hammer, and the way he swings it, it's so fast that he manages to get 2 in. It's but the head, it's like spins in the air almost on a fulcrum, yeah. But he's boom, boom, and that second hit dips his shoulder, and it's the last one. And the little war gem on the end of his hammer is like crackling. It's like energized from the storm.
All right. The creature begins to fall, dissipate into the elemental pieces of which it was constructed. I think we'll go ahead and take a break right there. 15 minutes.
All right.
Swing back in.
Okay.
You're all the storm
Like,
giant, Ellie.
nice.
Okay.
10 minutes, 15 minutes?
We'll come back at 15, 14
Okay.
minutes. All right, welcome back to the stormy seas of the Bay of Chult. The storm giant has disappeared as quickly as it appeared. The storm still rages, though it seems somewhat more subdued. 3 of the crew members were tossed overboard. 2 of them will be missed. And and what would you guys like to do?
Oren will have a Lua cast Sending to the giant and say, "You mad, bro?"
If you can speak
No.
common.
I think if he has an intelligence of 1, he understands what you're saying, even if he doesn't understand the language.
I don't understand the
That might not be right. That might not be right. No, that's probably not a good idea to poke the beast, though.
Yeah.
I think
Can't win that.
I think the burned and bleeding Katep's gonna look around and be like, "All right, is everyone okay?"
Hey, Morris just looking at the lot. You know, the lot of you look like shit right about now.
I feel worse than I look.
Oren will pat Katep's shoulder. And
Ow. Ow.
Yeah, no. like that was amazing. We did it. He's holding it together, and then he's gonna walk, and he's gonna leave. And once he's out of sight of the crew, is when he's fucking slumps to the floor, just lays on the floor of the.
Lays on the floor of the captain's quarters, just stretched out like, nah, fuck this.
Here,
I would definitely be there and just be like,
grabbing his butt, or
I mean, no,
Taking a good whiff of those farts,
no, just patching him up.
crunching those farts. Okay.
Why? But why? Why did that have to come back?
Found out only 2% of what makes up a fart actually stinks. The rest doesn't have any odor.
Another 19 points of healing.
All 3 third level slots.
19 to who? Oren?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank
Just
you.
in case it comes back, and she's like, just in case it comes back, and just continues to patch you up, making sure you're okay.
Zandrash appears from below, calling out, marshaling the sailors. Devon Slate steps in as well. These massive incisions, blast marks, lightning damage. Thankfully, not fire, but there's still splintered wood across 2 jagged lines across the main deck. He's begun to move towards. Other people have gone to there was some water that slopped onto the boat. Sailors will begin to carry that overboard in buckets. Salvar's just kind of slumped down, ouch. Wow. You guys know how to make friends around here, don't you?
Everywhere we go.
Chult's known for such a peaceful land.
Is it though?
I'll admit, the storm giant wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting the storm giant in the ocean.
No.
In all my years, have I ever seen a storm giant?
Do you want to have seen a storm giant?
Would I have seen a storm giant?
Could have if you want to. Roll a history check.
A history check? Okay.
Or just roll a d20. A 15 plus. Yeah, sure. You've seen a storm giant. From distance. Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe at one point you saw them in a storm before, and you kind of piece it
I
together
think,
now that
Sven would say,
read his way.
in all of my years at sea, never had to stand face to face with one of these giants. And I hope it is the last time we have to do it.
Panu,
If we do, I got you.
Panu, the other Goliath sailor, sharp, pinkish purple hair, kind of arrives in the aftermath of the fight. Holy shit! Gives the heroes like a Stormlord be fucking impressed. Good job. Thanks, Captain. Everyone else? Like the crew's kind of like, yeah. There's this general sense of like, holy fuck, we lived through a storm giant next to our ship.
That
Don't
literally
worry.
pushed
That's
the
everyone.
ship.
Yeah. Like this euphoria begins to fill. Fill the ship.
Yeah. And there's extra rations to go around tonight.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And then there's this deafening crack of thunder and a flash of lightning. Need everybody, all the heroes, to make dexterity saving.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck this guy.
Are we visible? Oh, are we on? We're all on the deck now?
Wherever you are.
Would this be considered a short rest then?
Nope.
Oh.
About 5 minutes
I
later.
still have that
Dex?
D4.
I'm a guidance myself.
How long does that last, Sven?
Only. Oh.
Then we'll
1 minute or 10 minutes?
10 minutes. I think it's 10 minutes. Yeah, you still have
I
it.
think it's 10
I think
minutes.
it's 10 minutes.
Let me double check, but I'm 90% sure it's 10 minutes.
Come on. All right, I got 19.
Yes, 10 minutes.
Yep.
Sorry, Alex, you said
Laura.
Dex save, right?
Oh, you haven't made it yet. Okay.
I
made
got
that right.
16.
Or are we good?
Oof. I mean,
You
Guidance.
couldn't guidance yourself ahead of time. You need to have... yeah.
guidance only has a duration of 1 minute.
What is this ability again?
You already did it.
Saving
Dexterity
throw.
save.
You already
Dexterity
did it.
save.
No,
Already did it.
I did. I know, I was just looking if my
Guidance is ability checks. So, yeah.
I keep forgetting which one is what. Yeah.
I think resistance might be saving, or like I can't remember.
Resistance.
Yep.
is
Resistance is saving throws.
All right. So Mora or Sven. There's this flash of light, and just like this searing momentary pain. It just kind of leaves everybody slightly dazed. Many of the crew members are like thrown to like blasted away from the center of the ship. Lightning bolt seems to have just
You're
coursed through.
Breaking up every other word.
A lightning bolt seems to have coursed through the mast. Sven, you're thrown backwards. You take 8 points of damage. You're kind of knocked off your feet. Mora, take the same. You just do it way more ass over tea kettle. But like there's a ringing in your ears. You just, like everybody scrambles and back to the center of to look at the deck to see what happened. And yeah, like it seems like a lightning bolt has just struck your ship, but everything seems okay, other than like the bruises for people getting thrown around. There's not an immediate impact, like apparent impact. And then suddenly the ship lurches forwards. The wind just like picking up out of nowhere, and then the sails just like getting filled with wind suddenly.
He don't want us in his playground anymore. He's yeeting us out.
Yeah, like just suddenly like the ship is just like filled with air, just starts rushing forwards into the storm. What do you guys do?
Yeah.
You're cutting out a bunch,
immediate-
Alex.
Orin appears on the deck again right away, kind of like hand on the door jamb, like hauling himself out against the momentum of the ship. He might call for Sven as he's yelling people to like batten the rigging, like to tighten the rigging so that our sails don't come loose. And he'll head back up to take the wheel.
Yep. How hurt are you? Still hurt, Orin?
I am quite good now. Alua just healed me up real good.
I think Sven would scramble up. He might actually dump another Cure Wounds into himself just to patch me up. I'm gonna cast level 1 on myself as I
Orin,
walk up.
as you go to take the sail, do like probably lick the finger thing to like figure out exactly which direction the wind's blowing instinctively. Make a survival check.
We're gonna hit rocks, Captain. Abort! Abort! Abort!
I hope not. No, that's a 7.
10. It's pretty obvious. Like after a moment, after like your brain works to analyze, like where do you need to like turn the ship to get into the wind to keep it safe. The wind's not coming from the direction that the sails are blowing.
Wait, what?
Like it will say like the wind is actually coming like port to starboard, but like the wind is but the sails, looking at the sails, they're billowing forward as if they're moving with the wind.
Wow. And so, okay. And if I steer it, like it doesn't matter which...
Begin to steer? Yeah, it stays with the wind.
Orin will definitely
Sometime,
point that out to Sven. Yeah.
Yeah, and several of the other sailors are noticing it as well.
Yeah, Mora doesn't.
The wind
Mora
is not
starts
blowing in the
grumbling,
direction the
going back.
sails are like what?
The sails are billowing as if they are absolutely burst full of wind, but the wind is neither that strong nor that direction.
Okay. Is it still like pitch dark out?
More or less. This was happening around dusk. So like, night is beginning to fall more and more, and it's still like dark clouds. The storm seems to be abating slightly, but not entirely. We'll say in the past 5 minutes, the like thunder and lightning has kind of moved past, like as the storm front has moved past somewhat. It's a bit more peaceful, but still stormy. You guys like
I guess Sven would just look to... What's the play, Captain? Hold course?
If I didn't know any better, it would seem that our sails are full no matter which way I'm steering.
Do we have, like, compasses exist, right?
Compasses are pretty old.
Do compasses, like, is there a way for us to tell what direction we're going?
Like navigators.
Like navigators.
I don't think there's compasses. I think it's typically star stuff at this point.
Okay, but it's assuming overcast.
It's overcast and such, yeah.
Yeah, but we have like little flags that show you the way the wind's blowing, and they're going a different way than the sails.
Yeah. No sign of shore nearby or anything.
No.
Test the theory. We'll start steering into the wind.
Okay, sure.
Second, give me just a moment.
Oh, we lost him. He's fixing his headset.
He's looking something up.
Yeah.
How do interdimensional planes work?
You guys, now your sails at Lightning Strike has upgraded your sails into ever full sails.
Oh shit!
Oh,
amazing.
We always go where we want to go. Woo!
Your ship's base movement is 60 feet, regardless of the direction relative to the wind.
Yo!
It also means that you can move an additional 4 tiles every day.
What was our base movement? Wasn't it 5?
It's 45.
Oh, 45.
It's 5 miles, or something. You can move 5 miles an hour, I think, or something like that. This is effectively a 33% increase in your...
Oh, we are truly the Quicksilver now.
I love it.
That's very cool. Awesome.
So this is as fast as your ship could go with the wind. Like right. You're always at maximum speed for your ship.
Do we? How do we just realize that it seems to be just a, over time we realize that hey, we're still going full tilt.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Can we turn it off?
Yeah, you pull the sails up.
Yeah, pull the sails and such.
Okay.
Cut the sails, etc. to adjust speed if you wanted to, but when
it's not like we're just fucking going into port because we only just fucking
speedboat
crash land into port.
Might be a bit more difficult, but nothing the sailors, the tame crew can't deal with.
Whoa, sick. Okay, well.
This is something Katep is probably very bad at ascertaining, but does it seem like this was the giant saying go away, or does this seem like something else was like, hey, that was a pretty interesting fight?
Make an insight check against the storm.
Hell yeah.
Nat 20.
Yeah, Box of Doom level thing. You know what, Katep?
It rolled a 20 to 14 to 4.
You know what, Katep? That giant was probably trying to tell you something.
I wish I knew what it was.
I want to insight Katep's insight.
You know what?
The giant was doing something.
Katep knows what he's talking about.
And even if Katep doesn't know what he's talking about, Katep believes it.
We'll just spread the rumor among the crew that that's the giant's way of saying GG, good fight.
You see, I don't have to know what I'm talking about. I just have to make others believe I know what I'm talking about.
He just told us GG next.
That's the difference between charisma and intelligence.
Just to kind of reference what this means in practical terms, your day's trip here, you can make it in 3 days.
Yo.
Dope.
And we've got extra rations and faster.
That's like what the
that's called savings, baby.
of the travel upgrade.
Cool.
Seeing it in
we got
move 16 squares per day now on the ocean
instead of 12. Nice. Very cool. All right, so are we going to head into a long rest?
Unless there's anything else you guys want to do?
I mean,
probably just.
Go ahead.
Sign out a little bit of extra alcohol that night. A little bit of celebration to surviving, a little bit of mourning the dead.
Oh, don't worry, Oren. You and I are sharing in the good shit.
Yeah.
If anyone else wants some too, but you and I are sharing in the good dwarven shit.
Androsh does interject. Maybe best to wait till we've cleared the storm, Captain.
Well, yes, of course. That's what
we're sharing.
Go to Soulborn's all right, I'm going to bed now.
We're sharing in the good shit.
That's my part.
Yeah. After everyone is bandaged up and has the burns treated, we're just all sitting around with dwarven ale, just being like,
"Yep,
the ocean's weird, man."
No, Moore's being like, and this is why I'm telling the lot of you are not supposed to be here. Damn water, I hate this fucking place.
Mordor didn't want the dwarves to be underwater. Giving them gills.
Essentially. Yeah, right? Wouldn't have put us underground.
George is like, there are underground oceans.
What?
More just.
Yeah. You've just traumatized our wizard.
Right? No, I think with that's when Moore would probably stand and glance at Sovereign and be like, should we go make sure that the your little friend is alright?
That's exactly
done that
what I was going to say.
3 times already.
He right?
Yeah.
Sure, poor guy comes down there. Bruno's like hunched back against like he's been sliding.
And Mora's gonna be like, all right,
every heave.
Don't
emotions.
Okay.
Yeah, and Mora looks up to Sovereign and goes, just don't judge me.
What are you talking about?
And is gonna put her hands up by her head and start speak with animals and explain to them what happened. Try soothing and calming them, not realizing Elua behind her's casting the spell to calm them down already.
What do you say?
Just being like,
to the Triceratops.
All right, listen. I understand it went a little rocky for a while. We got away from the thing that did it.
Look, my name's Bruno, not Rocky.
Oh, I love
all right.
I like this one.
Right, I've got to remember they don't have my intelligence.
What's intelligent? Is that a kind of dance?
Alright, it's actually kind of cute. No, and then again,
I'm confused.
yeah, no, Mora just confuses the fuck out of it.
Like
So thank God for your
stares at Savra.
yeah,
Like,
your spell there,
help
Ellie.
me.
Yeah, look at Savra. I was trying to talk to it and be helpful.
She just stare at you like, what the fuck?
All right,
What is this? Were you growling at Bruno? Were you growling at Bruno?
I was talking to your damn animal, trying to help calm it down.
Don't growl at that.
Persuasion check.
Oh God. Yeah, see if I'm ever nice to anyone ever again.
Make an animal handling check with advantage. Okay, there you go. And she's like, oh, poor buddy. Like the Triceratops like nuzzles against Savra slightly.
I tried. That's the best I can do, I suppose. You didn't see anything? Don't ever mention it again. And like begins clomping up the stairs.
Joyce is just like, dream of it. Cholua.
God damn it. Oh no. Hang on.
Back,
no, hang on. Yeah, on my way back up.
You overhear Joyce like, do you think maybe we should get her like some honeycomb or something, Alua?
Yeah, Mora's hearing that, gonna peek her head back down. Doesn't even care that was said. Can I see wishes anywhere?
Make a perception check.
Come here, you little rat. Come here, you little rat.
You don't see wishes anywhere. You hear him. You hear a little scuttling, like a little clink, a little like, barely perceptible. Your dwarven ears so attuned to the sound of heavy, metal on metal.
No, it's my hatred of wishes.
You kind of like, wait a minute. You pick him out nearby. Invisible though.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything fun I can do to him. So just because Mora's pissed off, I'm gonna dispel magic on him.
Okay. You cast the spell, push it forward. All of a sudden, Wishes appears.
Yeah, just get rid of the slot. Yeah.
Passes with it. Like, whoa! And kind of Wishes like backs up and like pulls himself. His very incredible height. Listen. Just bear with us.
Yeah, turns and walks right back up the
Polymorph.
stairs. Yeah. Oh, really? Fuck off. For this one, make no mistake, but.
My favorite.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll at advantage. Sorry. But the nat 20 was the first one anyway.
Just kind of. Nope. No, yet there's this tickling sensation in the back of your mind momentarily of like, I could go for some fish. No. Spell fails.
You spent a year as a bear.
Listen.
Turns and walk back upstairs.
She's growling at us.
I think
so.
Does Mora share like what the dinosaur thinks?
Oh no, she would have been like, I was trying to help. I forgot how dumb they are. Like, and then as she went back upstairs, stopped and went, wait, no, Wishes saw all of this, didn't he? I'm gonna get him. Unfortunately, my polymorph was gone, but
So a couple minutes later, does Katep just see a fuming Mora come back on deck?
Yep.
Everything okay?
A few moments later, Wishes flies out. He's you guys understand his illusion magic at this point, and he's illusioned himself into this little bear onesie. And he's just doing this behind Mora's back.
That's cute. Can Alua teach Bruno box step? It's pretty easy.
Pretty easy. It's a Triceratops.
Yeah, you just go. You go to the right. You go up. You go left.
Make an animal handling check.
Because you're like intelligence. Is it like dance? And I was like, well, that's an opportunity right there.
It's a Triceratops.
Hey,
Alua. Give me an animal handling check. It's a DC 20.
It sounds like he likes dancing. Hold on.
It does like dancing. That's why it's possible.
Okay. Okay.
He is super handsome.
Mate.
You know what?
Should get an
As he's
advantage.
she's calmed down. He just kind of like, he just goes to sleep. You're like, okay, and he's like,
I lulled him to sleep with my
Yeah,
dancing.
yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
He's calmed down. He's peaceful. He doesn't want to have to think about what he just saw and heard.
Hey, it was a normal fucking conversation, my dude.
It was bear speak.
And?
He doesn't even know bear speak, but he knows you. Weird.
But no, Mora would be like, I thought I'd go down there and try talking to the damn beast we have under. Make sure everything was alright. Apparently that didn't go very well.
Katep is just looking past you at Wishes. He's like, oh no. I think I can tell how it went already.
Just that look on your face as they're going, don't worry. I've got a polymorph coming up tomorrow. And looks over his shoulder at the damn dancing dragon.
See, like some of the sailors go, oh, look at Wishes. He's so cute. He dressed up like a little bear.
And Mora just looks even more pissed off and clomps, by the way, stomps her ass downstairs. No, I'm going to bed. I've had enough of this.
Like, I'm the bear called Nava.
My name's Mora.
Yeah, and I'm the bear called Nava.
Me and this dragon are gonna go rounds.
Just do it like kicking his legs too, a little bit.
I'm waiting for the day you both polymorph each other simultaneously,
Yeah,
and then your
right.
polymorph selves fight.
Simulmorph. All right. Anything else the group would like to do?
No, I'm good.
You guys head to bed. You guys are given your time to yourselves. The ship rocks, but the storm slowly eases its way out. A long rest is successfully reached.
Yes.
Thank
Run
God.
To sleep. So that was intense.
Day 1, easy. The next 29, we got this.
Yeah.
Well, not quite
That's the
29
first
because
day
we're
on the
getting
board.
super speed.
Oh, that's true.
So like slightly less. What do you say? We're taking do the trip in 3 days instead of 5?
You can move 4 additional tiles, which means for every 3 days you travel an additional day. In essence.
Oh, okay.
As far as the old planning was. So, yeah.
Nice. We take those.
All right. Anything that anybody wants to accomplish, talk about, handle on the next few days of the trip?
Nope.
Alua will definitely the next morning look over at her brother and said, "Should I send a thank you message to the giant?" I don't think that's smart.
Next time.
Yeah.
Speaking of next time, or if you want to roll a d20.
Don't roll a natural 20.
No, roll a natural 20. You'll be next time right now.
Let's go.
We're ready. We're
Let's
ready.
do it.
Storm Giant,
Got it.
episode 2. Literally electric boogaloo.
Yeah.
Maybe, what if we get a 1? Does that mean everything's good?
Guess we'll find out.
Oh, 6 is good.
Mora.
Uh-oh.
Give me another d20.
Get to
Another?
Huh?
69. All right.
Nice.
Good
That's the
stuff.
sex number.
For the next 2 days, the journey is thankfully not as excitable. There are at points and times you see strange creatures flying over the coast that you keep the coast within more or less eyesight,
Yeah.
15-ish miles
Yeah.
or so. yeah, you see strange creatures, strange winged, featherless birds soaring over the jungle canopy. See dark shapes moving in the water, breaching at times, going with the ship, kind of schooling with the ship. But nothing dangerous occurs. There's no further trauma or test of your might. The sails are a marvel to the crew. There's like a excitable buzz amongst them, and towards the late afternoon, we'll say 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, you begin to sail towards where you can see the mouth of a wide river spilling into the ocean, into the shining sea, and you realize you've reached the mouth of the river Olung and your destination. I think that's a good place to end for today.
Ready?
Okie diddly up the name, Marino.
We're like lowering Bruno down onto the raft.
Mm-hmm. Working on transport, getting a small camp set up on the shore, like all your gear and stuff that you'll then, or maybe you actually probably handle all that in the canoe ahead of time.
I know we didn't say anything about it, but I like the image of Orin not letting Sadine tell the crew how bad being in the jungle actually is until we were like actually set out. And then she's like, yeah, guys, it's awful out here, by the way.
Shit sucks.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, they knew. They were in Port Nianzaro for 5 days. They might have heard a thing or two.
Might have. They could have been too drunk to remember, but...
Oh, no, sorry. I meant like the heroes, everybody here. As we're sitting out on the raft, heading up the river, the boat's disappearing behind us. Sadine's like, by the way...
You know what? So the river is... We'll continue just a little bit more on that topic. The mouth of the river is dirty. It's very brown, like Amazon River. Silty, mucky, gross. As you guys begin to paddle the way forward, Salida sort of calls back, make sure that you don't go overboard, and don't trail your fingers in the water or anything like that. Unless you have fingers to lose, the man-eaters might get them.
What?
Cool.
Good to know.
No, don't.
Not cool.
If somebody does fall over and they're not out in 4 to 5 seconds, assume they're dead.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, like...
Keep your eyes out on the shore. Some of the smarter dinosaurs like to lay ambushes. Further up ahead, we'll reach a gorge. High walls on either side. Some of the howler monkeys like to... they see it as their territory. There's no real way around it, but that's a few days ahead. Don't worry about that yet. Unless they're migrating. If they're migrating, we might be fucked.
When do they usually migrate?
I feel like you should elaborate maybe a little bit there.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's all pretty self-explanatory.
Right. Sorry, I forgot. You're one of those holy folk. Fucked. Like it's not like a celibacy thing.
That's not what I meant.
Goodness forbid my virginity will be taken away by these howler monkeys.
I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, there's some people.
Anyway,
What would Sovereign
moving on.
think?
All right. Who's brought...
We'll end there. Pick back up next week.
As the camera pans out, plays
Camera pans
Fortunate
back.
Son by Creedence Clearwater.
Yeah, swoops across the ocean, finding a storm or a giant. Continues to search for worthy foes.
We were where they...
I mean, he found them, but then he ran.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
that's
Wuss.
Thor, that was.
And you were rewarded.
Yeah,
Weren't ya? Weren't ya?
we were. Hey
Certainly
guys.
were.
So next week is April 1st, April Fool's. So, hey, it's gonna be fun times. Bring your
Oh,
chocolate or
that's
coffee.
so.
What?
Mhm.
Wait, what?
Don't you dare.
Wait, what does that
I'm
have
now
to do with
picturing there to
April
be this
1st?
horrible thing, and it's going to be like, and that was so and so's dream. April Fools.
April Fool's.
Don't you
No,
dare.
just April Fool's is next week.
Confused.
All right. Have a good night. See you guys for next week, 29th for the
Night.
normal
Good
Odyssey game.
night.
And goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.